Afternoon, evening, good morning, hello all and sundry. Welcome to tonight's Saturday night stream with Big Deno. I spent 6.5 hours driving today with a dog who was anxious, so I'm probably not going to go for a very long time tonight, maybe a couple of hours. I did prepare this model ready for painting. I think I'm going to leave that till tomorrow morning. We'll start that stream tomorrow morning. So tonight, I am just going to continue assembling my Echoes of Camelot models on stream, and we can all have a good old-fashioned chinwag about how great they are. And that's pretty much it. And I'll be able to share you a little bit of information about the public holiday that we have this weekend, which will be not something many non-Australians are familiar with. Be able to share some fun stories. So let me just say, g'day Jacani, g'day InMotion, Minimef, Frog Jim, Sergeant Benton, Awesome Guy, Tempers, Snicksun, Wheatbix. Hello to all of you great people. Indeed, the Anzac Day weekend for us this weekend. Look, I'm not going to a dawn service, no, but there's a little parade that happens just behind my house, so I shall probably be just waving to them as they go past. Yeah, and I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, so won't be attending anything in the early morning. Yeah, it's sort of a day where we remember the Anzacs, who are the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which is what Anzac stands for, that headed over and fought in World War One. So, yeah, we don't have a tremendously strong military traditions or military presence in Australia, but the Anzacs, yeah, they were actually pretty cool dudes in the war. Did some cool stuff. So they were mostly, and I'm sure my knowledge here is very slim. So anyone in the chat that feels like correcting me, that knows more than I do, feel free. But yeah, we had a lot of our troops land in Turkey. On a beach, and our job was to hold that beach, the landing, and not give it away. And there was a couple of regiments or groups of people or whatever who were there, and they were there, stubborn motherfuckers, right? Australians, they're annoyingly stubborn. And so they didn't ever budge, and they didn't ever lose the beach. But they got to a point where they got told to retreat, and but they didn't want the other forces to know that they were retreating, and so they set up little like like those tapping birds, like that. They set up things like that using waters and stuff to basically fire guns at random intervals, so it would make it seem like they were still there. Got away with it for a couple of days, I believe. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're not. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of, well, I guess war in general, really. Oh, that's a good try. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, there's not. I don't like to glorify war or celebrate war, but yeah, we like to recognise the courage of those young people. Yeah, you know what I mean though. You know, some people get really excited about it. fanatical about it. Yeah, which is not me. Mm. Oof. I was sort of like on the fence about streaming tonight. I was sitting there thinking, I'd like to stream, but fuck, I'm a bit tired. G'day, Faz. Yeah, a bit fucking tired. But I'll get in there and do some assembly. Turn it on. Say g'day. Yeah, fuck, it's just nearly 7 hours of driving. Yep. It's pretty cool when you think about it, setting up that sort of rig. This is a hard assembly actually, these little things. From my experience, plastic glue makes for a better bond on plastic, unless you're talking about small joins, in which case I would pin using a very small pin and super glue. Surely that can't be right. Like that. Bizarre. Is there any more little things? I can't see any. Okay, might need tweezers for this one. Already got them out. Oh, mate, we're last. We're always last. Come to the UK before it comes to me. Okay, so this definitely goes in like so. G'day, Oogly. Yeah, that's true as well. I think it's been a long time, right? We studied Anzac history at school, and that's about my last experience with it. But yeah, I think that they made a movie with who was that? Mel Gibson, young Mel Gibson, which I remember watching. What was that movie called? Remember that one, Weet-Bix? And that other about the dudes who run in the stall gift and got conscripted into the war. What was that one called? It's probably something like fucking Anzac or something like that. I'm just being an absolute peanut here. Gallipoli, yeah. No, that's right, it was called Gallipoli, that show. Yeah, that was the name of the beach that they were defending in. Turkey. It goes there. There's so many bits on this model. I was actually looking at it last night when I started assembling it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is an easy one, but it's actually been harder than the others. I assembled Sakai as well. G'day, Voodoo. I'm perplexed why this arrowhead's looking as ordinary as that. Maybe I'm supposed to trim it at a different angle. Maybe there's more. Maybe I chucked out more by accident. Yeah, I think I'm just going to trim that. There goes the baker with his tray like always. I never thought of that. I didn't actually think I'd assemble models on stream. I always sort of thought to myself, no, I'll just save the painting of models to stream and I'll assemble off stream. But yeah, I just because it's these models, you know, I feel like I get a break because I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. No, 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 no. My Cursed City turned up, which is cool. Yeah. I'll put this over here so I don't have to keep reaching across. Guinevere, or as I like to call her, Merida from Brave. Hey, Free Range TV. G'day, mate. Thank you for the raid. Mate, my weekend's going well, Wampa. Let's do a quick shout out for the Free Range. G'day, mate. Yeah, it was a good weekend, Wampa. I just went down to visit my girlfriend's mum today, down in northern New South Wales. It's a 3-hour drive there, which we actually spent more like. Oh shit! Probably should have done this a different way. Get in there. Come on. Yeah, spent probably 3.5 hours because little Hugo was with us and he didn't have a good time. G'day, Joe Skynet. What's happening, mate? Nice. Oh, cool. Thanks for that, Free Range. That's awesome. Yeah, I just paint miniatures just for fun. I've painted some D&D models. Here's a little D&D model I've got to finish off, which I haven't finished off yet, that I painted. I'm also an amateur, mate. So go us. Yeah, Joe Skynet, I'm actually putting together all the Camelot models, but I do have this this lady ready to start painting, which is tomorrow morning I'll start her. She's our next paint job for stream, the Wise Woman. Let's do Lancelot. 6 down, 6 to go. Oh, wasn't sure about the bird on this one. No. I don't plan that far ahead, mate, usually. Camelot's the most I've planned in ever. Ooh, thanks, buddy, for the follow. Yeah, we're going to go the bigger one. Yeah. I think it's the right call, the big one. It's supposed to be Excalibur. It's got to be big and aggressive. No, these are just clippers I bought from my local hobby shop. I don't know if they're a specific brand or anything. They're just at my shop that I buy everything from. I don't remember the brand. So there's been this has been the second model that hasn't had the best of castings. A lot of little bits on this guy. Are they really? That's cool. What are you doing watching this then, mate? Go watch that. Sounds awesome. Mate, this is an AX33 Sony Handycam, and I'm running it through my computer using an Elgato Camlink 4K. Yeah, it is. It's really, really good, crystal clear. I can get really close on some of the models I paint, which is super cool. And then these two little ones, this face one and the palette one, they're Logitech C922s, I think. Logitech webcams. Lancelot du Lac. We're knights of the round table, we dance whenever we're able. Yeah, so the Logitech just doesn't have the depth of field or the thing, I don't think, to catch miniatures properly. I did actually try that before I went to this particular setup. Hey Paul. Hey Paul. Hey Paul. Oh yeah, Lancelot. Stand in your rock. That's a truck. How's it hoeing, Faz? That's a bit inappropriate, mate. You can't ask people how they're carving up with the ladies. How come I've got two Lancelot heads that are exactly the same? I did. I also checked out a folk version of it, sung by two crazy people doing some crazy folk stuff. Lancelot didn't have a different head, did he? Wow, there's got a lot of bits on this guy. Hey, Wampa! What would you like me to sing, mate? Here we are, born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting to survive in a war with the darkest powers. And here we are, we're the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting for survival. We've got to be the rulers of you all. That's a magnificent song from Highlander the movie, the original. It's the final count. Yeah, I love that song. Not as well known Queen song, but it's good. Good song. Here we are, all the princes. If that is true, that is astonishingly weird casting. Ryan Reynolds. I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds. I don't immediately reconcile him with Duncan MacLeod or Connor MacLeod, depending on which version you've watched of the TV show or movies. G'day VPC. Hey, did you ever finish that fucking bronze non-metallic metal guy? Yeah, they got to remake it. They're running out of other stuff to remake. They got to touch the classics. Sean Connery. Fear of the Quickening. Ramirez. Wow. That was such a weird fucking such a weird scene of the movie. That whole movie was weird, actually. Sean Connery, what a classic. Yeah, there hasn't been enough Spider-Man reboots, has there? You know, I vaguely remember Subway, the movie. I'm certain I've watched it a long time ago, but as I said, I really went through a phase where I was really appreciating bad films. What have you got? What have you got that you've been working on VPC commission projects? Anything we can look at? Because seriously, I remember that bronze non-metallic metal, and it was fucking shit hot. And I would like to see more of the things that you paint. Yep, I remember that one too. That was called Fortress. There you go. Thank you. Love it when the Peanut Gallery shares their work. Hey, Wampa. Alright, we're going to think about this because Lancelot's holding a bird. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with you holding a bird, Lancelot. What is the bird doing? Why is it with you? Are you a ranger, are you? Talking to the birds. Alright, VPC. I'm not going to give you feedback, mate. You're fucking better than me. What am I going to say? Oh, just keep going, mate. It's good. Looking good, pal. What a dickhead. G'day, Alex MF. Gonna grab a drink of water, friends. I think I'm a little parched. But here's VPC's work. We can all enjoy. Do you know, I say this, I think that my issue with the skin tones is that they almost feel similar to the armour and the way that you've shaded them, which kind of makes them look like the same type of surface, like a metallic looking surface, which doesn't quite gel right. And they're probably toning a little bit more towards the bronze copper colours. I'd prefer to see just a smidge more red in them. But yeah, mate, I mean, fuck. What do I know? It's awesome. Get it in your gob. What side of the body are you from, arm? I don't know. What is your first name, Mr. Burns? That doesn't feel right, so you must be this side. You are. This is the hawk side. So did he have another arm where he had... Yeah, he had bow He had bow arm. G'day, Gallowfire. How are you? Yeah, I don't mind assembly. I find it quite relaxing. There's not much I don't mind. The one thing I don't like of assembly is when I have to do like 8,000 Space Marines or whatever, which I haven't done in a long, long time. But yeah, I mean I've got those Curse City models to do, so there's a few of them. Oh, the Curse City arrived actually. It's pretty good. Ah, awesome VPC. That's cool, mate. Nah. I'll cut myself, mate. It's fine. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Ah, did he? Did he get Kirsty as well? Awesome. I love that guy. He's so good. You know, I followed him through Instagram about 6 months ago. I remember he did a model that just made me sit up and go, "Fuck, wow, that's awesome!" It popped up on Putty and Paint, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna follow that guy on Instagram." It was his Mindworks Games. The dude walking down or holding onto the rooftops, and he did some really fucking awesome non-metallic metal bronze colours. I was fucking loving it. I reckon sharp cuts hurt more. I hate using like perfectly sharp blade. I reckon that kills me. Well, what do I do if he's already got? Oh, that's for if he's got his sword pulled out to use that one. I see. What a peanut. Oh, that's the sword or the bow, but you're stuck with the fucking hawk. I don't know. I think I like the bow better than I like the sword. I do like painting swords actually. Fun. Double sword. Maybe he's a ranger, he's got 2 swords. No, that'd be fucking ridiculous. He's on top of a mountain with his lady love, Guinevere, and they're both out hunting. So they've both got bows. So that just made me fucking sit up and take notice. Anyway, and then I started streaming about 6 months later, and I was like, fuck yeah, that guy's mad. He's the fucking best. Seems like a nice dude too. And it's cool to see him get some stuff like Chimera got him in on their latest Kickstarter. He did heaps of models and stuff for them. And man, in the comments section of the Kickstarter, every second fucking person was like, "Oh yeah, Miniatures Den sent me here." Fucking legend. They fucking got their money's worth out of that. And they're giving him some models, which is cool. My team's about to start playing in the rugby league. Alright, so the Lancelot head. Is there supposed to be like strappy things that go here, or is that just like supposed to pretend to be a strap? It's the Cowboys versus the Raiders. Reece Robson's coming to the side, very interesting. Okay. Is there? Am I missing something here? Is there something different on this face? No, it's just the same face, eh? Oh, all right. Cool. Alright, Lancelot Dulac. Let's get your bird on there. This little spot here, I'm putting all of my extra bits from the Kickstarter that haven't been used. There's a lot of them. It's pretty fucking awesome. I read the rules for Curse City again after I got the models. Had a look through some of the stuff. It doesn't look too bad, you know. Quite interesting. Everyone up to date on Captain America and the Winter Soldier? I mean Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, Curse City looks pretty good. I wasn't sort of excited about the game that much, but I had a look through and I reckon it could be pretty fun. We'll play a couple of games of it, maybe. I'm just gonna fucking destroy those models though. They look so good. I finished my my vampires, by the way. I'll show you the photos. I'll show you the models. Little birdie, caw caw. Where's his feet? Where's the bird's fucking feet? Where's Lancelot's other hand? I've already trimmed it off or something? dead set missing a hand? I might be missing a hand. Which actually may be for the best because I don't really want to use the bird, I don't think. Yeah, there's a thing I watch called KO Sports, which lets you stream all sorts of sport live. It's $25 a month. I don't have any carpet underneath me. It's definitely not on there. Alright, that's actually not too bad. That's actually a blessing in disguise, I think. Because I didn't want to use the bird. Not because I don't like the bird, but because I want to, I think I want to have his hand on a tree. Got to find another hand. I'm sure I've got another hand up there. So these two are going to be standing together up on a mountaintop. Somehow. Figure that out later. Cool, 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 cool. Next one, let's do Morgana and Merlin. I'm going to leave because I think they're going to be at the end. Green Knight, Mordred, Galahad. Let's do a Green Knight and Mordred. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Connecticut will be here all night. Try the veal, it's really good. Oh, is that picture of that guy laughing? The from that talk show? Is that dude who can't stop cackling? It is. That's a fucking funny video, eh? Wow, a lot of bits here, Green Knight. Wow, a lot of fucking bits on you, buddy. You need to calm down. There's a number of bits going on here. Does anyone know what that was from? Like what TV show it was and what was actually going on in the original? I don't know. I remember the number of times I've seen it be reused. It's like that Hitler video. No, I've seen it before, mate. Come on now. You remember that Hitler video that was doing the rounds where you just overlay all sorts of fucking funny stuff? Well, I just remember I was watching some funny shit for about Warhammer on that on that dude laughing. Don't remember the specifics, but fuck, I remember pissing myself every time I've watched a video where they've used that fucking guy. It's always been gold. Look at this fucking model, it's so fucking good. Shit a brick. So many doodads. I'll show you my vampires actually. Yeah, so I finished the vampires, did a little bit of shit on their base. I also fill the bases in with putty. It's awesome. Makes them way nicer to handle on the table. And drop on the ground too. Good. Love a bit of varnish, friends. Can't go wrong with a bit of varnish. She's good. G'day, Plank. She came out. I was really happy with her, how she came out. Wasn't sure on her at the start. Yeah, she's great. Stick guy. Pirate Poog. Thanks for following. I might actually just do a smidge of airbrushing on the bases, just to, because that grass looks a little bit boring. Looks like I'm playing TI. See you, Voodoo. Have a great day. His laugh. His laugh just cracks me the fuck up every time. I love it. TI on Monday. Monday Day TI. It's a public holiday in Australia on Monday for most of us. So I am looking forward to that. Yeah, how ridiculous is the Camelot Kickstarter page? It's fucking crazy. It is Anzac Day, yes, indeed. Wampa. What is this? Is this a log he stands on, is it? Alright, well, I don't need you for the moment. I may use you down the track. Need your axe. Sword goes over here. So good. Yeah. Yeah, man, if you the Anzacs, like, there wasn't many of them that fought in the war. But Australians are just fucking nutcases, man. They were absolute nutters. Some of the stuff they did was pretty impressive. Yes, in Motion, I went all in, absolutely everything, crazy levels of insanity, and they're all going into one big diorama. Yeah, Gallipoli was something. Yeah, I think I was saying a bit earlier before, mate. I don't sort of like glorifying war or anything like that, and I won't be going out and celebrating or anything like that. A lot of people do, but yeah, respectfully, pay my respects tomorrow for those people who've allowed me to live this life that I live now. That's a great shield. Fuck me. That is an absolutely magnificent shield. this looks like a little cloaky bit for the front, so let's get you off. Can't remember who did the box art on this. I think it was Miguel Minis. It's one of the best box arts on there. Although you're competing against David Arroba, Ruben Martinez, Mark Masklin. Fucking all the best. All the best dudes. But yeah, this one I remember really, really stood out. Good run, Rob. Oh, spoke too soon. Robson, you fucking peanut. Yeah, the diorama's going to be a bit crazy, man. Well, I hope it will be anyway. We don't know yet. Could be awful. Ah, CHK, how are you, mate? It's going well. Just a nice cheeky Saturday night assembling my Camelot models at long last. Yeah, crazy model. Where's his feet? Where are your feet at, mate? What even is this? What even part of your body is this? How does one tell? What are you working on, CHK? Did you get Curse City, mate? Are you going to do some Curse City models? Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get around to doing them because I want to do this diorama, but I'm actually sort of interested to play the game now that I've read the rules. So I may, may devote some time to it. Overly detailed elves indeed. Oh, it's just unreal. I'm almost dreading painting this because it's so fucking good. Where the fuck's this bit go? Here? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe underneath? No? Alright. Try something else. Hey Thor Space Cow. the Green Knight. Alright, so his shield definitely goes this side, like this. Oh man, there's so many little fucking doodads on this guy. I did indeed. And I'm absolutely pinging about it. And we can't stop. We won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Oh, go boys. There's so many fucking bits here, I've got no idea what I'm doing with this guy. How does this fit in? It's like this, like this. That doesn't look right. This is his shield arm, isn't it? Oh, maybe it goes this way. Fuck me. That's not even the right arm. That's not even the right spot. Where's his feet? Let's find his feet. That'll make me feel better. Oh, are his feet glued onto this? No. Got feet somewhere. Don't tell me we're missing some feet too. Oh no, there's one foot. Is that a foot? No. Oh, it's fine, mate. I'm not not really worried if stuff's missing. I just sculpted if I need to. I shan't be waiting for replacement parts, put it that way. Alright. That's good. So this bit is definitely a shoulder pad from this side. Oh, maybe this is the bit that goes in here. Hey, now we're cooking with gas. So that goes there. We may not glue that in just yet. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Poor little mate today. Wow, I keep checking up on my girlfriend's messaging me because he had a tough day today. Little Hugo Boss. He this model's unbelievable. He maybe that's supposed to go in here somewhere. Yeah, the poor little dude. He's not loving the car rides at the moment. He's never really been bothered with car rides when he was younger, and all of a sudden he just started getting really crazy upset about them. And we took him to see his grandma in place was 3 hours drive. We did some preparation and stuff with him. We thought he was going to be okay. And he did a really good job, but yeah, he was just really stressed most of the time. And that's supposed to be a little fucking thing. No. Yeah, so he got home today and he's absolutely exhausted, lying on the couch, and he's hurt his little neck, stressing himself out, rubbed his collar and stuff. Little guy. That goes in there. Very good. Probably do that now. Yeah. We probably didn't do it for long enough. That sort of stuff. We got him a little shirt that he wears. It's called a Thunder shirt, just like pressure, and gave him heaps of treats and stuff. But he just decided that he wasn't having a bar of the car. And it was a long 3 hours down. For the last hour though, he just sort of finally tired himself out. He doesn't do anything like overt. He's not like frantic or anything like that. He just sits there panting, and you can just see his little head. He's stressed, and he doesn't like it. Doesn't like the noise, whatever. So we tried to. Alright, so those go on the helmet. That goes on the helmet. This fucking arm piece, I have no idea where this piece goes. That's like that. That's cool. Yeah, see, look, he's such a cool little dude. Hated putting him through it. That's awesome. That's a good deal, and cool for you, man. It's good to support other painters and see their work. I love it. I love having those models on display. Masculine still hasn't fucking got in touch with me, by the way. Fuck. Busy dude. I'm going to have a look at the bust you bought. Ah, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, I painted the details on that fucking model in the 75mm scale. So it's nice to see it in the bigger scale. That's beautiful, man. That's exciting. Fair enough. Can't blame the guy. Consider that a divorce. Alright, let's figure out this fucking shoulder pad. Alright, this thing definitely goes here, right? Oh, this is why. That's why. Cool. Alright, so if that goes there, maybe this little bit goes up the top, does it? Up the top, maybe? Oh, now I think we got it. Alright, so if that's like that, that's like that. So I think we will do this bit first. Fair enough. Fair enough. Look, I can't blame the guy. I'd blacklist me too. Alright, now we'll just check to make sure this little bit fits in okay. Oh, did you score a try? Oh, Felty, you fucking legend. Alright, so then I think I'll do this little bad boy like, aha, there we go, alright. Cool, and then this bad, we might do this other bit first actually. That definitely goes there. Fits too well for it to go anywhere else. I guess so. I don't really look at instructions anyway. Usually, just fucking go hard. Yeah, I mean, it's probably relatively normal. This is actually the most well, actually Galahad's probably the most complex, but this one looks like one of the most complex ones to do. So the others haven't been anywhere near this difficult to try and figure out. What the fuck? What are you doing, you little fucking dickhead? Get in there. Alright, now everyone just stay. Stay. Oh, there we go. No wonder I'm fucking not doing a good job. Wasn't put in the right spot. Good work, Deno. One of your best. Woohoo! There is a Percival. He doesn't have an axe, but what he has is pretty cool. Here he is. Flaming Hammer of Doom! Fuck you, motherfuckers! So possible. The man. Alright, now we're on track with this guy. Literally all we have to do. The shield goes on here. Great work. Green Knight. Might leave the shield off for ease of painting. This little fucking knick-knack. Where are you from, mate? Haven't seen anywhere for you. It's not. That's a horn, isn't it? I thought that was a horn. What's his hand? Yeah. I don't know where this bit goes. Can't see a bit for it. Is it in the ground? There it is, it's in the ground. That's why I couldn't find a bid for it. Shan't be worrying about you. I just need to straighten this axe a bit. Another great use for the hairdryer, friends. Heat the resin. When you don't drop it on the ground like a fucking idiot. Axe. There you are. G'day, Tip Top. And a happy Anzac Day to you, mate. And look at this, you can just bend the resin back into shape. It's pretty good. The hairdryer. Many uses. Okay, the Cowboys. Oh, ball. Oh. That is a magnificent ball. Oh. Look at this model. Fuck me. I do like this model a lot. Well, Faz, it is going to be probably the Lady in the Lake and Uther Pendragon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build all of the bits and pieces for the diorama, the scenes, and then I'll paint a scene at a time. So I'll be saving my favourites for last, or very close to last. So the first ones that'll get done will be Lancelot and Guinevere on top of a mountain, and then the next one after that will be, or this one, the last ones will be the underground crypt with Arthur and Percival. Does that go in that way or this way? There we go. You will get the chance. You will get the chance. They're definitely going to be available for purchase. One or two won't be, but yeah, the majority of them will be able to buy from Big Child Creatives next year, I think. Yeah, which is exciting. Yeah, there's only one model that was Kickstarter exclusive, or two, which I can't be sure. Which is the guy on the horse. He's a Kickstarter exclusive. So. Oh, look at this fucking model. That is epic as shit. Yeah. It's called Big Child Creatives, mate. Big Child Creatives. I'm not going to glue the axe in because I need to change the angle of that. And I'm not going to glue the shield on. So the last piece is this little bad boy. This little bad boy. I'm not really sure where this goes. Unsurprising. I haven't had any fucking idea where any of this stuff's going on him. Let's see, there's chainmail here and there's a little doodad here. So I'm guessing we're looking at this right there. 75, mate. Yep, that's where that goes. Fucking idiot. I read a fucking funny story on Twitter today, which just cracked me up. It was about Elijah Wood. So the dude who played Frodo Baggins in Lord of the Rings, I'm sure you know who Elijah Wood is. But he was just trawling around on Twitter, and some chick's Animal Crossing game popped up, and he fucking sent her a message. Hey bro, can I come and fucking do something in your Animal Crossing? And she was like, okay, Elijah Wood. And so he fucking rocked up to her little island. Did these dry already, did they? Yeah, I think I fucked that. Yeah, he rocked up to her little fucking spot, hung out on her little... I don't actually know how that fucking game works at all. But I think people come and visit your house or something like that. I'm a pro computer gamer, guys. Yeah, well, there you go. Elijah Wood visited this chick's thing and she took pictures of it and she was like, I'm tripping balls over here, guys. Elijah Woods is on my fucking island. Alright, that is not too bad. He's going to have a fair bit of gut filling with some PVA glue, I think, but he is good to go. GTG. Good work, Green Knight. Here, I'll show you my vampires again. Is it legit like Frogger, or are you having me on Knigget? Isn't it funny that your name's Knigget and I'm here doing some Kniggets of the round table? Vampires! Woo. I'm off my game tonight in case you can't tell. A lot of driving. Fucking lot of driving. 7 hours of driving today. That'll take it out of you. The boys are back in town. Yeah, I'll do a smidge of airbrushing on the bases just to get those little things in. I did play Frog when I was a young fella. I vividly remember it. I had an Atari. It was a Christmas present. I remember on Christmas Day we sat down and played Atari. We played tennis. Thanks, Faz. Thanks, Zyren. We played tennis with my dad, and I just picked up the Atari controller that he'd been playing the night before. Apparently trying to practice so he could smash me, so he could be like, "That's how we do it." And I just flogged him. I was just hitting cross-court shots like they're going out of fashion in this Atari tennis. Franco was not happy. Alright, after this, we've only got Galahad left to assemble. Merlin and Morgana are going to be later on. Is that it? Right, okay. Yeah, I'm not up to speed with all of this fandangled business about islands and crossings, and everyone was playing this fucking Goose Game or something for a while. I don't know, I think you just ran around honking at people or something. I don't understand. I just paint my models. That's an annoying mold line there. Mordred. Ah, thanks, Free Range. Yeah, well, I do paint some models on occasion, so hopefully you get to see some of that. This is a bit of an off-the-cuff stream, so I'm normally far funnier and much more attractive. One of those two things is true. You, Canberra. Don't like that at all. Oh, look at this shield. That is an absolute ball terror, that one. Okay. Yeah, Mordred. Fuck, that's a good shield. It's not going to be good to paint though. I don't know how I'm going to paint that. Other than badly. Oh look, mate, I think I'll have a lot of fun with this. I mean, the models are the reason I wanted to do it, right? I think when you've got a range of models that are this level across the whole range, there's not one that you just look at and go, well, that's a bit of a miss. They're all just rip snorters, and so I wanted to do it because I wanted to paint pretty much every single one of the models. G'day, Danzeron. Yeah, usual approach. And when I when I thought about the fact that I wanted to paint all of them, I felt like it would be almost an injustice to not put them all together in one big fucking thing. And I pretty much from day dot I've stayed true to that idea about just wanted to. There was no point where I was like, yeah, I don't really want to paint all of them. I just want to paint this one or that one. So I'll have a lot of fun because it's all about painting the models. But there's, of course, I am in motion. Always happy to answer any questions. The challenge is going to be around staying switched on, but I've got some good strategies around that. Like, as you've seen, I churn through projects pretty quickly, and that's good because I like to stay engaged with what I'm doing, and changing things around a lot lets you always be doing something new and interesting and exciting, colours and what have you. But this this range is good enough that I think I'll be able to just stick through it, paint through it. The fact that I might be using similar colour palettes. Where I'm going to struggle is with building the terrain, because I'm not very good at terrain. Yeah. So part of the problem with this idea was I'm not actually sure. That's an arm. I'm not actually sure about the whole composition yet. Like I've got the scenes in my mind, and I've got like where models are in relation to each other, but that's just a broad strokes idea. Being able to actually put that on a page, literally not put it on a page, but build it and have it be engaging when, yeah, as you said, there's so many models that are worthy of being centerpieces. So the way I do it is I think about angles, right? I think about what angle you're looking at the model when you see this guy as the focal point, and how can I make that angle look really interesting versus the overall composition of the piece. There needs to be harmony and interesting and negative space and height variations and things like that. But yeah, it's a challenge, and I think part probably I'll fail at having everything be compositionally interesting, because it's so broad. Sometimes I feel like I've gotten past that challenge. Other times I feel like I haven't. It's an ongoing thing. Saturation. The challenge you're talking about, Frog Gym and in motion, is how do you create enough value contrast without losing saturation? And that's a challenge. I think you need to start thinking about contrast, not just purely from a value perspective, so not just light and dark, but start thinking about desaturated versus saturated as a way to contrast things. And my approach is I highlight up to white, and then I glaze colours over the top, or highlight up to a light colour and glaze colours over the top, so you get a vibrant, strong mid-tone, which creates that saturated look. But yeah, there's other ways you can do it that doesn't involve that. Probably better ways of doing it. Doesn't do it my way. I think that particular model, hey Benny, that particular model you're talking about, it was more of a challenge than normal, because I hadn't really used those colours in that way before, and I was sitting there trying to make it look good and really having no idea how to do those colours. And fuck, it was a disaster too. I had so many fuck ups on that piece. Came out alright in the end. Mini MF, I think tricks is true, but I think it's also just understanding more about saturation more so than just tricks. I mean, if you consider knowing things to be a trick, then yes, it is just tricks. So that's interesting that you did that. What I found, so this is broadly speaking my journey over the last few years. When I went to Monty, it was eye-opening, very eye-opening. Hey, Frog Jim, can you link me that in Whisper or something? I'd like to watch it if it's not one I've already watched. Yeah, I think I walked away from Monty just going, wow, there's so many amazing models and so many models that look more refined and less garish. Like, I felt like I had really straightforward colours, and so the things that I've been doing more recently is trying to add more tone, more nuance, and also more subtlety into the way that I paint. Well, this is a tricky call on the heads. Oh, go boys! Which head do you reckon? Crown hair head or helmet head? I lean towards this one myself. Yeah, so when I started trying to add more nuances and tones, I found that meant my paint jobs became more saturated because I was re-adding colour and stuff in. But I do a lot of that with my airbrush, and I think one thing I'm trying to do more recently is actually try and build up a little bit more nuance and stuff with a brush. Like when I'm watching Sergio's Hilda video. Up the top there's a little message box on your channel, on your main screen, I think, or if you just send it to Instagram, mate. I think you Instagrammed me the other day, so just send it there, that's fine. Yeah, I was watching Sergio's video on Hilda, the Valkyrie from Ultima Thule, and yeah, I love how he uses colours. Really love how he uses Sergio. Probably the guy I'm most inspired by in terms of how he paints and how closely it aligns to the way I like to paint. There's guys who inspire me more in terms of their decision making, but Sergio is definitely like just fucking bonkers, right? It's fucking Sergio. So I'm trying to use less like whites and more coloured highlights, and then add more nuance of colour through there. But yeah, saturation. If you want to see someone who paints contrast without using value, but rather using saturation, you go and look at Mark Masklins. Yeah, I think Sergio's been probably my biggest inspiration in terms of my style. I've been following his Patreon since the start. Before I started on his Patreon, I was doing some airbrushing stuff, but I've really refined and begun using the airbrush a lot more since watching him. And we do a lot of things similarly. He doesn't tend to use his airbrush to glaze in quite the same way as I do. But he's certainly, he's one of my biggest heroes. So it's probably my heroes are the top 10 painters that we talked about the other week. I haven't stopped using white as a highlight, but I remember I did a challenge a little while back where I said I'm not going to use white or black on this model. I could only use, I think the highest colour I went to was like a yellow, pale sand, a yellowy ivory colour, and no blacks at all, purples and blues. It's actually one of the pieces that had the most contrast that I've painted. This was many, many years ago now. So, reckon that goes there. I do. Yeah. So, to get more saturated colours, you have to stop trying to create value change through using white and black. You have to try and create value change by creating a change in saturation. So it wasn't actually, it was the Cert, King Cert, from, I called it King of Atlantis bust. But like, it's interesting you talk about that specific bust, that Sibylla, and me talking about that, because I think that's still a thing I'm working on now, like trying to be more better with saturation instead of just defaulting to white all the fucking time. Let's go here. Oh yeah, this guy's fucking mad. Fucking legit. Fucking 2 weeks worth of gap filling coming up, for fuck's sake. So I probably didn't really answer your question, mate, because I'm very bad at doing this. Go me. Whee. Oh, Mordred. What a guy. Yes. Well, that particular model, as you would know, was very much a crazy experiment and concept. I mean, I had no clue what I was going to do. I picked up 2 Chimera colours, airbrushed them on, and tried to see what happens. Faz, no, it's not okay. I mean, you please yourself, right? You only got to answer to yourself. You don't have to fucking answer to me. If you do it, I'm not going to drive to your house and be like, hey, Fazoid, you're a fuckwit. But yeah, every time you buy a recast, you're taking money away from the people that make these models. Like, imagine if next week Big Child Creatives goes out of fucking business and we don't get to paint shit like this. That just sucks, right? Pay an extra $20. Just fucking do it. Don't steal from the artists that make the hobby as awesome as it is. Alright, we're doing this here. Yeah. Oh, Mordred, you amazing guy. Yeah, human nature is an interesting thing, isn't it? Fuck yeah, Mordred, you mad dog. Hey, celery. As you know, friends, I try not to judge people for making mistakes. Try to help them learn from them. As many people have done for me for the many mistakes I've made in my life. But I think recasting, it's about education. Many people out there who don't even know that that's a problem and don't have any clue they're doing anything wrong, so we don't castigate them. We try not to. Try and help them. There's a few things. Yeah, it's whatever. Just assembly, mate. That's how it is. There's a few bits of clean up, but generally they're pretty good. There's been variable qualities. Some of them have been better than others. This guy's just got a lot of assembly. That's all. Mordred. That's because he's a fucking king. Yeah, exactly. Intentions important. But yeah, I mean, then you start getting into nebulous questions like, well, if a person can't afford to buy it from the manufacturer, is it wrong for them to buy it from a place they can get it? Because in a way they're still supporting the artist and etc. etc. Yeah. I just try not to be a dickhead about it. People make mistakes, we make decisions all the time. Nobody goes out of their way to fuck other people over most of the time anyway. Thanks, buddy. I'm having a good weekend, celery, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably happy with my progress in the last 12 months. I think COVID was interesting for me. There was a pretty serious period there where I wasn't sure if I was going to have a job, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do to pay the bills? And I didn't want to paint, but I thought I'm going to fucking just crack on with as many models as I can so that I can, you know, have a bit of money in the bank hopefully, and you know, give me a little bit of time to find a job. So that was a interesting time. But yeah, the Monty's and SMC was a big contributor to my improvement, my progression, particularly in 2019. Yeah, and winning the silver at SMC and the bronze at Monty was really, you know, humbling, satisfying, motivating, just everything. So I think I did have a break. I had a break because of Crystal Dragon in a lot of ways. Like, it was really, it takes a lot to run a fucking painting competition, even a small one like that. So kudos to the guys who do Monty and SMC with 1,500 fucking entries. Here's us with 150, and it's a mission. I guess those guys have a bit more help than me. So, but yeah, I got back from Monty, and I'd poured my heart and soul into a few projects, and like the Elements, and Crystal Dragon was just like full on. So I had a bit of a break, and then when I came back, I just started painting some different things, and I think there was a few models that I painted that were some of the best things I've done. Yeah, I started to find my voice a bit as well, I think, with how I wanted to paint, what I was going to do. So have people make their own poll. Could be fun. Yeah. I indeed do wear many hats. I won't claim full credit, mate. Meg Maples is the original creator of the event. A couple of years ago, she was really struggling with some health problems, and basically said to the community, well, if someone wants to run it, it can fucking keep going, but I can't do it, so someone's got to step up. So Big Dino stepped up. Yeah, I did the last two years of it, and looks like I'm going to be doing this year as well, the majority of it anyway. With Megsy moving interstate. Yeah, the great man himself. The black, there's another fucking model Kickstarter, can you believe? I just dropped fucking $900 on Ultima Thule, and that may actually turn out to be more than $900 when the fuckers release the 2 new community fucking models. And now Black Crow, the fucks, are coming out with some fucking models too. Oh, fuck me. I am watching rugby league. My team, the North Queensland Cowboys, is playing the Canberra Raiders and getting absolutely pillaged. Oh, am I done? That's spare head. Oh, cool. What a model. Fuck me. I reckon I will glue this sword in there. Go, Val. Oh. Oh, well played, boys. Fuck me, that's awesome. Yeah, Black Crow's gonna fuck me as well. I'm gonna fucking drop however much on them because I fucking love those models. Yeah, that is a sword and a half, eh? You're not the only one who refers to me as the Big D, mate. So does the missus. I think Boulder doing a Kickstarter too at the moment. Yeah, how good is that guy? How good is he? Mordred. And then he's got this fucking Mad Dog shield as well. So, I absolutely love the fact that this shield doesn't cover up that beautiful fucking pose and detail. But when you go to that side, it's like, fuck yeah, what a shield. Go on, Mordred. You're a good friend. We can all be friends with Mordred. Yeah, that is a sit down and fuck up shield. So who we got left? We got Galahad and Merlin and Morgana. Cool. So oh, did you score a try? Robson, you fucking jet. Go boys. I already showed these before, but here's my vampires that I finished off the other day. Let's pretend we're dancing in the street with all these vampires. Yeah, he is. It's a fucked year, man. I wonder, yeah. I'm just gonna have to wait and see the models. Like the Ultimate Thule Kickstarter, I basically ended up going all in, bar one or two. I didn't go for the big dioramas, but it's gonna have to be like another diorama, I think, because I'm obsessed with that range as well. I've got a plan for a frost scene and fighting. I did sell her ear. I saw the Craig model. Absolutely obscene. Obscenely good. Obscenely good. So, and if Black Crow's anything to go by, it looks like they're doing like Chaos Warriors. Fuck, I love Chaos Warriors too. So I'm absolutely fucked here, guys. My next like 3 years is going to be gigantic dioramas. Just tell these fuckers to calm down. Yeah, Croak's pretty special. I was just blown away by the Cursed City models. I was just absolutely blown away by them. So, in the last 12 months, I've painted more Games Workshop models than I've painted in the last 5 years. They're doing some beautiful stuff. It's just nice. Yeah, that's a very on point hot take. Yeah. Got a lot of gut filling to go on these guys, friends, all of them. Gut fill, put little pins in their bases so I can go. Oh, that's a shocker. Come on, Robson. Back in the game. And then we can start plucking up. I've got to go pick up my. So I think I told you this. I've got a mate of mine. Hey! Thanks, Jose Luis Pepoli. Mate of mine, Mark, is 3D printing a whole lot of terrain for the diorama. And he's done finished off some of the prints for me. So I'm going to go pick those up from him in the next couple of days. Beautifully timed. Beautifully timed indeed. Hey, I'm just trying to remember. I don't think I ever saw a box art for this. Has anyone seen a box art for this model yet? No, not that big a gap, mate. It's easy enough to get past. When you're a modeler of my calibre, mate, that's fucking small fry right there. Actually, these sorts of gaps are quite easy to fix. Smooth surfaces are pretty easy with milli putt. No, that's part of how it's assembled, mate. Just so they can create more interesting angles on it. Yeah, bit of milli putts. We'll go straight in there, smooth it out with the rubber sculpting tool, and then a bit of water on the wet brush. That'll come out a treat. Stick! This looks like a Francesco dream for a box art. I don't remember. I'm sure I can't remember it. I got a pretty... Oh, go Val. I got a pretty good memory. Most of you have probably seen that already, but I'm spaced on where there's a box art. Yeah, buddy, I did do a little bit more effort in that one. If I remember rightly, it took me about 3 weeks. If you go and have a look at my Twitter, I posted updates pretty much every day of how long I was working on it for. So you'd be able to get an exact time frame. But yeah, I think it was about 3 weeks. Working on it most days, not every day. Still have a job and a girlfriend, but and I did use a different approach because that was the one piece I was really putting into for Monty. Really, as I talked about, the previous year had been so inspiring, seeing the standard and seeing what people had done, that I really tried to push myself to do something that I was proud to put on the table at that event. And yeah, by the time I finished it, I felt like it was the best piece I'd ever done. I think since then I've done maybe some stuff that's better, but yeah, at the time that was my best piece. Wow, is this fucking this model's obscenely cool, man. Fuck. It's 1824. They are losing, but they are giving it a crack. They're Canberra was a grand finals side 2 years ago, and they're a really good side. So they're actually really performing well. Bit of an unfortunate mould line there, isn't it, horsey? Right on your fucking melon. So yes, we've finally locked in another game of Twilight Imperium. It's playing on Monday, on Anzac Day, on our public holiday. Looking forward to it. But we're playing during the day. My plan is to come stream at night, as usual, as I have a regularly scheduled stream on a Monday night. But I'm excited to play Twilight Imperium. I'll be pretty gassed, I think. That's 3 streams on the hop that I'm going to be fucking gassed. It'll be fine. It's not like you guys follow me for the intelligent commentary. But I keep moving, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music singing in my mind, saying it's gonna be alright. So yes, Wise Woman, will start her tomorrow morning. Nice relaxing way to start a Sunday. Paint a model, sculpted by Lucas Pena. How good's that going to be? I think that's the spot where the horse's head goes. I think that's his, yeah. It's a marvellous horse. Go, Hesse. Go. Go. That's not a great play. Fuck. Cool. Well, this diorama, there is only one model that has a horse. And it is this one. And so the scene with the horse in it has this guy riding out from a castle wall gate as he rides off to find Holy Grail. I really like the interpretation of the Galahad, actually. It's a very androgynous sculpt, intentionally. Because in their interpretation, Galahad may be a female, which is cool. I like it. Or gender neutral. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. Alright, there's a lot of fucking doodads on this fucking model. There's only one of the two boxes, by the way. I haven't opened the other fucking box yet. Fuck me. I apologise for my swearing tonight, by the way. Actually, I don't really. It is what it is. If you're watching this stream, there will be copious amounts of swearing. Oh, fuck, Australian MasterChef started too. Fucking love that. Oh, go. Fucking love that show. Get into it. Looks like a great season coming up. Oh, he scored. Oh, Justin. No, hasn't come out yet, mate. It'll take a while. They're normally a month off after the pledge finishes, so don't stress yet. Oh, fucking beauty. Yep, with a kick to come, so it could level it up. Looks like it will be leveled up. We're on for a finish. We are on for a finish. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. That doesn't look ideal. Come on, Cowboys. Yeah, you'll get an email, mate. It'll happen. Have faith. Favourite figure from Ultima? The Valkyrie. The Valkyrie that Sergio's painting on his Patreon is my favourite. I really, really like Araman and Finnegas, the two ones they released as the first stretch goals. And the dude on the Hellhound. They're my favourite. They're the picks of the models, I think. The others are really good. There's lots of things to like about all of them, but yeah, those two for me are absolutely, those four are top tier. Finnegas, I think, is possibly the best model. But yeah, the Valkyrie is my favourite. I just love everything about it. I just very recently finished reading the latest 2 Dresden Files novels, and yeah, there's some Valkyries type characters in there that I liked a lot. I actually didn't get the busts. I like the busts, but I've got plenty of busts to paint, and having 2 busts that are the same as fucking models I'm painting is probably unneeded. Oh, Val. Oh, you fucking lunatic. This fucking game's going absolutely crazy. Ooh, nice. Love it when models like this come together, like they stick together in the right way. It's always running out of Tarzan's grip. It's always a gamble when you've got this many pieces that need to be pushed together to have them fit. Is always a real win in my books. Horse. Better get some more super glue. Alright friends, well it's been a fun little night of assembly. Probably a bit boring, but I've enjoyed myself. I think we'll finish the horsey off, and then I may toddle off to bed and prepare for a huge day tomorrow of painting, base building, the base building won't be done on stream. Hey, thanks, an anonymous cheerer. That's actually good. I don't know if that's just a dude that trundles around and fucking posting people's fucking chats anonymously, or if that's someone from the stream. But I like it. I like your style, friend. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't think assembly streams would be all that interesting, really. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed it, I'm happy to fucking do whatever you want. the play's gonna play. I think most people build models in the same way, mate, don't they? You can't fucking really do much else with model assembly. Oh, this is a Barry Crocker, look at that. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, well, I think we can fix that. Nice. That's a good horse. That is a very good horse. I better find his tail. I reckon the horse is too small though. Bet you never thought I'd say that. But yeah, I reckon like just compare the scale of the horse to the scale of like Lancelot. Yeah, like Lancelot's eye to eye with a horse. I don't know if you guys have ever seen horses before. They're fucking big. Yeah, small horse. But Galahad, who rides it, is a pretty small model. Yeah. Oh, he's dropped it, you fucking legend. Alright, what do we got? Oh, let's just actually this is little Sebastian. Bye bye little Sebastian. That's still literally one of the best plot lines, is the fact that Ben just thinks that's the stupidest fucking horse of all time. Yeah, I'll just zoom in on her face. So yeah, it's supposed to be Galahad, but very, yeah, feminine, androgynous. I love it. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, so that's just some bits from the horse. Look at this fucking container of bits. Fuck me. That's a tomorrow job, friends. Or actually, probably not a tomorrow job. Well, maybe it will. That's a job for another time. All I needed was the horse so I can plot out where it stands. And the banner. Because the banner stands like this. So just, oh, you can really see that. Yeah, I like the androgyny too. There you go. So that's, I just needed that so I could figure out the positioning on the base. So that's very good. Alright, friends, it's been wonderful spending the evening with you assembling some models. What I'm going to do right now is just very quickly chuck out my cardboard and get ready for tomorrow's stream by clearing out everything else. Great Queen, great choice, great choice. Were you impressed that I knew that song? Did you think I wouldn't know that song? I reckon you were like, Dene won't know this song. So I better throw another one that he might know. See? I'm on to you. Never have faith. Always have faith in the big man, mate. Can deliver. Can deliver a ripping tune. Actually, you know what? I was gonna sing a song tonight. I just remembered it. My girlfriend and I, we were trying to calm Hugo down in the car, so we ended up singing. It's quite amusing. We just singing as many different songs. So the song we started singing, and I was like, oh, I fucking like that song. Sound of Music. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to greet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. We're going to raid Chris P tonight. I'm really liking the look of what he's painting. Let's do that. We shall raid Chris P. Thanks, friends. Have a fantastic evening, and if you're on my stream tomorrow, I'll see you then. If not, have a great weekend. You're all superstars. Right!
Hey, Dino. Hello, mate. Big Dino Raid, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Hey guys, what's the story as well? Thinking sugar-free Red Bull yet? Just watching the figure? No? Keep it in shape for the lady. Hey, thanks for it, Space Girl. Yeah. Yeah. One that I got for my birthday.